Hi guys, my name is Batsirai Shasha and welcome to my room. As we are trying to understand who Batsi is and what I do and basically everything about myself. Okay. My name is Batsirai Shasha. That's my full name. I was born on the 4th of March, 1996. I was born in Goromons, grew up in Rosape. I also went to Chivu, Rare, which is where I am now doing music. So I actually started singing when I was very young. I started singing when I was in primary school, grade 3 to be precise, at school. Then from then I was, in clubs, singing with people at school, the school choir, just singing. Then I was also singing at church, but praise and worship and stuff. Then I also started teaching myself instruments. And I started learning how to play keyboard. Then I also started learning how to play guitar. At school, I was a normal kid, very, very normal. I loved science and agriculture in high school. I loved science and agriculture extremely. I wasn't bad at school. But I'm not going to say I was smart because I'll be blowing my own trumpet. But I wasn't bad. So I loved agriculture, I loved science. But I just felt a deeper connection with music that many people didn't understand. They could not even try to understand Batsi as an artist. At school, I was not even an artist. I was just like some guy who sings at church. But in me, I felt a deeper connection with musical instruments, performance, and all that stuff. So I loved science. I did my education. I was passing. Honestly, I was doing well. And I then went on to A-level where I did arts. I was studying history. I was studying literature. I studied divinity. And that was also fun for me. I loved that aspect of understanding things and reading a lot. Reading. So yeah, until it got boring though. Especially when I went to college. So when I went to college, I was now studying music. I really just wanted to start music. To many people, it was a surprise. They're like, what? You want to do music for a degree? Hey, what is your problem? Do you realize the kind of world we're living in now? Where you're going to work? Who's going to employ you? Music, studying music. But I was serious. I wanted to start music to actually understand it as a science. It's called the science of music. I wanted to understand music as a science. And I knew somehow it is going to pay back. Somehow I just felt like I'm going to get my money back. For my genre, which is AfroJazz, the reason why I chose AfroJazz is really not clear to me as well. Because I feel like AfroJazz chose me instead of me choosing it, because I don't remember myself saying which genre can I go for, I didn't do that. It wasn't my mother told me to choose this one. I didn't do that. I just found myself in AfroJazz. But then I discovered I naturally gravitated towards AfroJazz because of how I loved to be identified with African music, our culture, the kind of people that we are, identity. I loved that. Then it was also influenced by the fact that I grew up listening to the legends Vegudara. I grew up listening to legends like Ringo Mahlingos. I was feeding from Oliver Mtukudzi. I was listening to Zahara. I grew up listening to Yuma Sekela. So I think I've been an old soul for a long time, which is why AfroJazz kind of just found me, and it made home inside of my music self. So it was a mixture of just songs that talks to people, general people. Then I was also writing gospel songs that talks to the Christian community. So it was very easy for me to balance the two, because if I'm not singing about God, I'm not singing about the opposite of God. I'm just singing about life in general. Either I'm encouraging you, I'm just commenting on something, our social life as a people. So that's how I find myself doing AfroJazz, and this is where I am now. So when we started doing music professionally, my mom, who's also my manager, so she said, you know what, let's just start with a gospel album, because I had so many gospel songs that were being influenced by my Christian background, because I was always in church and singing at church, because that's the only place I was allowed to sing. So these songs were coming according to who I was. By then, I was only singing at church. So I had so many gospel songs. So we did a gospel album with 6 tracks, yeah, and we loved that, because we were trying to get rid of that preliminary stage of my career, as in starting church and all that. So we did that album, did well. Then after that, I had to start working on my own songs. But then, coming from a gospel background, getting straight into AfroJazz mainstream career, it was very hard, because there's a lot to be learned. The way we do things at church is not the way things are done outside of church. So I had to learn, trying to find my sound, because the one thing that you want is identity. You want to be identified as an artist, to stand out. So I had to start learning instruments and learning what really identifies, what connects me to the guitar, what connects me to the mbira. So I had to learn many other instruments. By that process, I was just recording one song at a time, and working with one single producer who was trying to help me finding myself. Then we switched from that, and then we said, you know what, let's go on stage and learn performance, since that is the end goal of the whole thing. I want to be a performing artist. So we started doing shows around. That was not even difficult. We started doing shows, established a band, a rehearsal studio, a recording studio, and then started doing shows for a long time. We went rounds and we performed. Then after that, we started doing collaborations in studio, where I would have another artist teaching me, helping me out to record. So I started with Mr. Alexio Kawara. I did a song called Murora, which was an amazing song. It's a song that I'd written when I was in Form 3, and it was amazing. He helped me quite a lot. How do you arrange music? How to do this? After Mr. Alexio Kawara, I did another song with Diana Samkanke, which is called Trio. Amazing stuff again. She was teaching me a lot. She taught me how to write lyrics, how to arrange my music as well, how to flow with music. Mbira as well, she helped me with Mbira, Diana Samkange. Then after Diana Samkange, I did another collaboration with Endimrizo, a song called Charakadenga. Lovely work. I learned a lot, and he is such an amazing talent. He taught me Chakawanda. And through all these collaborations, I was recording at different places altogether. Then after Charakadenga, I did another collaboration with Felinandi, a very good friend of mine. Felinandi did a song called Tiramwe. By then I was now a bit comfortable in the studio, a bit comfortable knowing exactly what I wanted to do, but of which now I know exactly how to perform. So creating that balance of being a recording artist and a performing artist was our main goal, that balance there. So when we discovered, now I think we've got a sound, now I think we can do something, then we started recording an album, which is supposed to come out this year. I'm actually done recording the album. It's called Pore Pore. So we did the songs with many producers around, and it's coming out soon. So in total, I think I did about 8 singles that are not gospel, that are just songs. I did about 8 singles, including collaborations. Yeah, in the album that I'm about to release, it's got 8 tracks. It's coming out in November this year. Yeah. Then I did a song, in the Samatenga, when the coronavirus hit our country. So I did the song in the studio. It was a Monday. Wednesday we had the song. Thursday we did the video. Friday we went to the video to TV. Apparently there's some guy who TV who heard the song and said, you have to bring the video. We did the video, went with it. I went with the song like today. The following day, then the lockdown was announced, but the song was already there. So they started playing the song as an interlude. The song was like all over ZBC, and that was an experience for me. People telling you, there's this song that you did that is playing, Samatenga, you did Samatenga and all that. that was quite an experience for me. It was even now people they still talk about it, and it was one of the little breaks that I can say. I'm really not pursuing a hit song. I'm pursuing a hit career where people can actually trace where I'm coming from and where I'm going, and they would just love the whole journey into the songs. Yeah. But I'm seeing myself on international platforms, start with. Secondly, I'm seeing myself winning awards, local awards, regional awards, international awards for performing artists. Because I love performance and I feel like that's my strength. I love to perform, I love to connect with live audience, and I love to connect with live instruments as well. Hence my genre, AfroJazz, I have to be performing. I see myself on tours, festivals, especially festivals. I really love to export my sound to the international market because I really know how much people appreciate our kind of music, and they want it as raw as it is out there. So in 10 years time, I'm talking big, man. I'm talking big, and 3 albums perhaps. Many other collaborations from big guys. I do have my idols from other countries. I love Richard Bona. I have guys like Lokoa Kanza. I have guys like Sona Badet. All those other guys. I would love to work with them. Yeah. That's an interesting question. What am I doing when I'm not doing music? Firstly, I am a very, very strong believer of Christ. So it's very easy for you to find me at church singing. I'm with a praise and worship band, or I'm meeting with a choir. We just that part never left me. So I love God, doing church stuff. That I do. Then also I love working on videos, editing, playing around with those softwares. I love to understand how it works. So I edit videos. Some other promo videos that I do myself, I actually edit them myself. So I love doing that as well. Then I'm a big lover of nature. I love to go out a lot in nature, not to go out with people, not partying, just to go outside, garden, to walk around. Yeah, but I'm a loner though. I don't connect with a lot of people socially. Like I can connect with one person. Yeah, that way we can go out and we can have fun. I don't do TV much. I don't do TV much. Social media, yeah, I really try to connect with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all these other platforms to see what's happening, so that I'm always in touch. Yeah. Then I'm playing my instruments, learning my instruments, and yeah, basically that's that. And I love food. Although I don't eat that much, but I just love the subject of food. I love it. Yeah.
Así